All right, Gemini, this is part two. Go back to part one to catch up, okay? So, I left off at the Knight of Cups, right? So, this is the choice. And with this Knight of Cups energy, which I clarified by the Wheel of Fortune upright, okay? So, this is literally, it's showing either you about to move forward, a step forward with some type of offer, or dream, or you could be wearing your heart on your sleeve, okay? Again, if it ain't you, it's whoever that's in your energy, okay? So flip your roles as you see fit. But the thing is, what I'm seeing with this, right, this is definitely about something that you are moving towards. I feel a lot of love. I just feel a lot of love, but it just could be just um love of whatever you're passionate about, right? Whatever you're creating. But it's just like this energy of love. Like my heart is just like pulsating. I don't know, it's doing something. I just seen 111 on the timer, right? So when I decided again to clarify it, right, the Wheel of Fortune literally tells me that there's getting ready to be a major change. So you went through a cycle where things wasn't so good, Gemini. But now, right, because what I'm hearing, it was all about divine timing. Some type of karmic cycle had to close out for you. But now things are shifting. Okay. And the decision that you make here can literally change the entire trajectory of your path. Right? So this is major. This choice that you're standing in, it isn't just casual, right? This is like, this is, and when I'm saying karmic, meaning like it's about the lessons, right? Because that's what the Wheel of Fortune talks about. It's a karmic cycle. It's about the lessons. It's like one of these things like, have you learned? Have you decided to, choose the right path, right? Are you choosing the path that lights you up, the path that makes you feel more passionate, the path that makes you feel more connected to love, right? So this is all that I'm pulling in from that, right? So the crossroads for you is literally, do you take this opportunity now to follow your heart and let destiny turn in your favor, okay? Or do you resist the change and risk missing that flow of alignment? That's major. And so what the divine is saying is like, this is the time for you to step into a cycle that's meant to elevate you emotionally and spiritually. And this is what it's about, Gemini. Now is the time to integrate, right? And what I keep hearing is like, integrate that ego with your higher wisdom, right? Bring some balance here. Because what it feels like is that spirit is trying to push you into something here, or whatever this movement is. This is the path that you're supposed to be going towards. And I feel like you were supposed to choose this path before, but something happened. And you had to repeat a cycle here. Look at that snake. You had to repeat some type of karmic cycle here because you chose to either stay in it or resist it, whatever it is, right? Or you didn't learn the lesson, okay? But now you're being confronted with this same lesson again, right? And so when it comes down to the integration, I got the okay, I got the Ace of Swords, right? So Gemini, what's going to bring harmony between your dual sides is clarity, right? The Ace of Swords. That's where your breakthrough lies at, okay? This is the key, right? So being honest with yourself, cutting through whatever the illusions are, whether it's overthinking or confusion, whatever that is, right? So that's where the balance is going to come between your two selves, okay? Now with the flight, I pulled the Justice card, and it came out in the reverse position. So, what freedom is opening up for you? Okay. So the blessing comes in when you stop letting the dishonesty The avoidance or the imbalance hold you back. So even if things haven't felt fair, so like this is the thing, right? You know, you heard of that. The truth will set you free. Yeah, this is the energy I'm feeling off of that. The truth will set you free, Gemini. So the spread is basically reminding you that your duality is not your weakness. Again, it's your superpower. So the more you integrate both sides of you, the more freedom and balance you will actually experience. Okay, so whether you embrace both your light and your shadows, it's up to you, right? Because we got free will. But that's where your power comes from. Okay, that's where your power is. So Gemini, you gotta think about this. Okay, because you want the justice, you want the dream, right? But now it's time for you to be honest with yourself. So what you gotta do to get there? I've already told you. So if you need to go back, rewatch part 1 and part 2 again, you know, take some notes, do what you gotta do. Okay, if you want your own personal reading, you can definitely reach out to me via my website, which is www.theoraclegoddessinc.com. Okay, or you can inbox me for more information. All right, y'all, it's 323 on my clock right now. Pay attention to the synchronicities, y'all. It's real out here in these streets. Okay, Spirit is definitely trying to do something for our lives, especially us light workers, y'all. Okay, so all right, y'all, I love you guys. Hit the like button. Peace.